What's up with it, Raider Nation? It's your boy, Raider Honcho, and I'm back with a brand new video for you. Alright guys, get right into it. You already know the vibes. You already know what type of time I'm on. If you're not subscribed to the channel, well damn, subscribe to the channel. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. Check out Raiderinfo.com. Make sure you hit the likes on this video. Now, the Raiders lose again. Yeah, that's right, you heard it. The Raiders lose again. Embarrassing, deflating, demoralizing, disgusting, despicable, just atrocious, pathetic, abysmal performance. And you know, it's not surprising to me, but it is still frustrating. That's the crazy part about being a Raiders fan, is that even when you're not surprised, you're still extremely frustrated, man. The Raiders blow another game in which they had the lead going into the fourth quarter, and, you know, the Raiders offense started pretty bad, and I'll get into that in more videos later in the week. But in this video, I just kind of wanted to talk about my reaction to the Derek Carr press conference and the Davante Adams press conference. I mean, Davante Adams just clearly said, I ain't got enough guys on the team that want as much as I do, period. I don't know who he's talking about. I don't know if it's on the defensive side of the ball. I don't know if it's the offensive side of the ball. He point blank, period, just came out flat out and said, I don't got enough guys in here that want it as bad as I do. In theory, they might want it. It sounds good to say you want it, but when it's time to do it, when your number is called to make a play, you're not getting the job done. And he just said he don't got enough guys to do it. And it's very telling that there's something wrong in Vegas right now. There's something wrong in Vegas. I don't know. It's more than just the Raiders being a bad team, because when you look at it on paper, the Raiders have enough players to be a good team. The Raiders have enough players to win games, but they're not doing it. They just flat out suck right now. They stink, man. They stinking up the joint. And when you talk about Derek Carr's press conference, I mean, this man is moved to tears. This man is emotional beyond belief. This man is crying in front of a national audience, man. Now look, I'm an alpha. I'm going to cry in the background. I'm going to cry when I get in the car. I ain't crying on camera, but check it out. Derek Carr has been through so much in his career that he can't even hold it back no more. His frustrations. Everybody's going to say, well, he's crying because he knows he's done here. But whether you think that is or isn't, doesn't matter to me. At the end of the day, that man is frustrated with this organization. That man is frustrated with certain players in that locker room. I don't know what it could be. I don't know if Derek Carr is mad at Davante. I don't know if Davante is mad at Derek Carr. I don't know what's going on, but it just seems like this is more than a coaching situation. There are players in that locker room that are not getting along, that are not getting it together, that are not playing for one another. And you can clearly see that because it's showing up on the field on Sundays. Davante Adams says Sunday is supposed to be fun, and he says Sunday is actually the least fun day now for him, which is just, like, I feel bad. Like I feel bad for Davante Adams and Derek Carr. I feel bad for Davante Adams because he's a superstar, super professional athlete. Like, he does everything to the highest level you can do it. And to feel like you're not getting that in return from your guys is rough. And I feel bad for Derek Carr because Derek Carr has been through so much in 9 years. Everybody points the finger at him. He's going to be the scapegoat. He's going to be the fall guy. He's going to be the guy that gets thrown under the bus, and they'll say we just need a new quarterback, a younger quarterback. We'll develop him and do all those things. But at the end of the day, Derek Carr's been good enough to win games here in Vegas. He's been good enough to win games in Oakland. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like, what has the organization really done for Derek Carr? Now, they might have tried to do things for Derek Carr. Let's not get it twisted. But what have they actually done for Derek Carr? Nothing. They gave him a whole bunch of different coaches, a whole bunch of different coordinators, a whole bunch of different receivers, a whole bunch of different defenses. They never give him any stability. So, look, I'm not here to make this video about Derek Carr. It's just my reaction to what I saw. And I'm seeing professional athletes that are very, very pissed off and very fed up. I mean, Davante Adams said there's a bunch of bullshit going on. He literally said bullshit. He says a bunch of bullshit going on. I'm not going to talk about the shit that we said in the locker room, but that shit stays in-house. But he was pretty much saying, yo, we got to stop the bullshit. And I don't know what players it can be. I mean, I really don't know, man. I really don't know. But just my reaction is sad, man. And I'm embarrassed. And you know, I just feel bad for the Raider Nation. I feel bad for the fans. And, you know, I feel bad for players that give everything they have in the tank, and it's just not enough week after week. It's just not enough, guys. It is what it is. Whether you think Derek Carr is a good quarterback or not, he's giving everything he has. And he's not getting much in return. But when you look at his numbers, I mean, 250, 2 touchdowns, no turnovers. I mean, that in a normal world, that's a good game for a quarterback. So I don't know where we go from here. I think you got to buckle up. I think it's going to be tough. I think it might be time to just accept that this team is not very good. And if the playoffs are out of the picture, if you numerically scientifically can't make it into the playoffs, then I think you're just using the rest of the season to evaluate your talent, see what you have, and then get ready for the draft. And man, as sad as it is to say, like I said, I would never watch a Raiders game rooting for them to lose, and I'm not going to do that right now. It's just that at the end of the day, you got to realize that the Raiders as we see them right now is probably done. It's probably over for this group of guys, and it's probably they're probably gonna be moving on from Derek Carr, which it is what it is. If you can upgrade a position, I'm good with that. I just feel like we didn't give Derek Carr a better opportunity. In theory, we did when you talk about the pieces you brought in, but it just wasn't enough, man. So, you know, I feel for that guy. I feel for Davante. I feel for Max. I feel for anybody that's giving everything they got to the sport. It's a sport that I love. It's the best sport that has ever been created. And, you know, it's sad to see professional athletes not having fun doing their job in a game. Like, this is a game. Football's a game. And when you're going out there playing a game and it's not fun, it's kind of tough to watch, man. And that was a tough game to watch. So I want you guys to get in the comments. Let me know what you think about Davante Adams' comments, about Derek Carr's press conference. If you like the video, you like the content on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. We're going to get through this together. The Honch got you. We're going to get through this together. Until next time, as always, Raider Honcho out.